So we can go back to Buckeye Station. Dun dun dun. Buckeye Copper Kettle. Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, they used to air the Super Mario Super Show and the Zelda cartoon back to back. Good times. Now what the heck does that mean? What does that mean? When she left, Yuli whispered something like, "May the blessing of Saint Calusian be with you." It probably means goodbye. What? I've heard of people wishing for someone's happiness when they say goodbye, but maybe that's true, and you could probably take it that way, but what are you trying to say? Well, why didn't she actually say goodbye then? How should I know? She didn't want to go. Not really. Well, yeah, probably not. That's precisely why she couldn't bring herself to out and out say goodbye. Let's go rescue her. Let's go rescue Yuli. Are you out of your mind? We're not high-leveled enough for that. We don't even know where they took her. That may be so, but I don't know for certain where they've taken her, but I just might have an idea. Your mother and the others were taken away, and so was Yuli. The one thing that connects those two events is a hideout. It's probably somewhere nearby. If we ask around town, if we could just get some information, anything at all, that would be a lot more effective than just searching randomly. Of course, it'd be very dangerous, too. Thanks. I knew you were worried about Yuli too, Arnaud. It's more like I can't stand to watch a kid run around like a chicken with its head cut off. You go. Ha! But that's not all. Gon pulled a fast one on us, and I'm not gonna let him get away with it. We're gonna kick his ass and knock that cigarette straight out of his mouth. Wow. What? Oh, it's just, well, you sounded a bit out of character just now. Gyros! Time to go ask around town. We're gonna rescue Yuli, Mom, and everyone else, no matter what. Alrighty then. So I think we essentially want to go to the train station and talk to the station attendant dude. Here's Jerry Garcia. Stream stopped. In the dunes that spread to the west of Buckeye, terrible sandstorms occur every so often. They say that's when there's a sandstorm, the visibility drops down to 0, and sand blasts against your whole body painfully. That's too bad. Do 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 do.
Let's rest for a bit.
2213. How you doing, man? You doing alright? You want to know if there's a military base nearby? Says Charlie. I was deployed far away from here on the front lines, so I don't really know. Wouldn't it be fastest to ask the elderly folks living around here? For that matter, why are you looking to stir up a war that's already over, you son of a bitch? Oh, well. I was told not to talk to Vernon and Oswald. If you talk to bad people, St. Collusion will come and punish you while you're sleeping. That's too bad. How you doing, man? A dirty, rusted town that's disappeared into the sand. You could say that Buckeye and its dwindling vitality reflect the current state of Filgaia itself. But being downhearted won't fix anything. You gotta use a peppy acorn to heal that status ailment. If you've got the energy to complain, then use it to earn some money instead. Tell 'em. I managed to supply all the necessary goods for the sand ship moored in the western dunes. I pushed my subcontractors pretty hard, but then I'm the one who's footing the bill, right? That's a shame. So they're pretty much like gangstas and such. How you doing? Hey! There used to be a large city at the terminus of one of the tracks that leave from the station. There were a lot of skilled engineers there, and it was rumored they were building large-scale weapons. That's probably why the Global Union sent their hero, the Black Reaper, to destroy the city. The Black Reaper? Victoria! Leonard, have you heard the stories about the dunes nearby? I mean the stories about the huge battleships that fought it out during the war. Ah, you mean those stories Emmett and his friends are always telling. They sound like tall tales if you ask me. Who could possibly benefit from a war starting now anyway? I think Hasty Steve would benefit from it. So I think you gotta talk to this dude. Once you pass the ruins of the Basker village to the west, oh boy, all you'll see is the expansive wasteland of the dunes. Lately there's been rumors of a suspicious shadow appearing out there, but you'd have to go beyond the village to find the truth. No one in this town's been able to confirm any of this information, though. That's too bad. A suspicious sand ship in the western dunes, beyond the ruins of the village. That's gotta be Bryonic space. We have to hurry. We're going to rescue Yuli. And then we can watch some Doc Sigma videos together. Oh, I'm not sleeping. I was just closing my eyes and meditating. Lolling around on a beautiful day like this makes me happy to be alive. That's too bad. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. How you doing, man? Honestly, this child, he wasn't frightened at all by the soldiers. I was the one shaken. But I was relieved to find there were some kind of soldiers within the group. Okay. Soldiers sure are stingy. I wanted to see the Silver Star Express, but they said it was top secret and wouldn't let me see it. That's why I peed on their shoes when they weren't looking. Oh, but there was this one nice guy. When I was scrambling around trying to get a peek, he picked me up from behind and lifted me so that I could see the Silver Star Express. He had a rough look about him, kind of like a bear, so I'm sure he was just some underling, but I still liked him. Maybe it was Victor. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Here's my piece of shit computer. Oh, yeah. Ha, ha, ha. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Wah, wah, wah. Let's go over here. I think we actually have to go over here. And looks like we got like a cornfield. So we're obviously in Illinois. It's Sid! The mysterious shadow that's appeared in the western dunes belongs to an Alstromeria-class ship, one of the main ships used during the war. That's the same class ship I was on, the Gara de Leon, which is where we need to go. Is someone out there trying to plant the seeds of war once more? Oh. Don't ask me, hee hee. So I think we actually have to talk to him. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that unlocks the next area. But first, let's do a meeting, because why not?
There we go.
We still can't modify my arm because Yuli's not here. Let's hurry, Jude. Above all, the key to any successful rescue operation is speed. Yeah, I want to hurry too, but, well, do you have any ideas? None. He looks so proud when he says that. What? Unlike you and Yuli, I can't use any super weapons from the war. I can't handle a sword like Raquel either. I can't do any of those things. But I do have confidence in what's above my neck. When you're going to a nice restaurant, and I'm not talking about Jack in the Box. I've never been to a Jack in the Box. I've never seen a Jack in the Box. Though I do hear Jack gets into trouble a lot and he gets put into a box. I do hear that. Don't worry, kid. Even without weapons, humans can still come up with ideas if they stop and think. Yeah, I'll let you handle that. I'm too stupid. I made it this far because you've been with me, Arnold, and I need you with me to keep going. If you can come up with a plan, then I'll try and do everything I can. That rhymed. And besides, I'm the one who got Yuli involved in all this. So if I don't do something about it, I won't be able to live with a clean conscience. Oh, okay. I promised I'd protect Yuli, so I'm gonna go and rescue her. But Raquel, you're going to accompany you? Is that a problem? No, but it'll be really dangerous. Are you sure you still want to come with us? Fireballs! Do I really have to justify rescuing a friend? Excuse me, I just hiccuped. You don't need a grand reason or purpose to take action. Besides, if you spend all your time searching for a reason, you'll never get started, right? Yeah, you're right. Time is cruel. Even if you're not taking any action, it never stops flowing. Very true. So I want to tackle the things I want to do with all of my might. I want to live without any regrets. Thanks, Raquel. You made me feel better. Now let's go and rescue Yuli together. Yeah. Alright. It's good stuff. Yuli didn't say goodbye to us. I know those weren't words of parting. I'm going to meet her again and ask her what she meant by those words. And to do that, I can't stand the thought of Gon pulling a fast one on us. I'm not going to let him think that we tucked our tails between our legs and ran away. Oh, brother. Excuse me. What? It must be hard being a man. Why can't you just come out and say you want to rescue Yuli, instead of being a pool expert about it? I can say it. Of course you can. Friendship is a beautiful thing. There's no need to be ashamed of it. Exactly. This isn't the time for debate. Let's go. Yeah, to rescue Yuli. Haha! So we're gonna drop a save, Carlton Sheets style.
Hello, I'm Carlton Sheets. I began my real estate investing career more than 30 years ago with a belief that I could create wealth and achieve success in real estate.
And I'm gonna go grab a drink. I'll be back in a bit. Let's get out of here. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Excuse me, sir. You're like blocking my path and such. Oh, we never talked to this nerd. It's this guy's problem. Timothy! Sid was saying there's a big suspicious shadow that keeps appearing in the depths of the dunes. I don't know if it's a monster or a ghost or if it's Vegastar or what, but if it threatens Buckeye, I'll greet it with a gun I keep in my cupboard. Well, that guy's not messing around, is he? He even locks his front door. Must be a bad neighborhood, huh? Ow! Hit my head on the freaking porch roof. The desert is steadily growing and spreading into the surrounding areas. This phenomenon is called desertification. Oh, wow. I guess we're in a learning seminar now, huh? How you doing, sir? You doing alright? It's Fitz. He throws fits when he doesn't get his way. He's wearing a turtleneck for some reason. After the train stopped running, I thought time stopped for this town. But lately, with military trains showing up and strange shadows appearing in the dunes, it's been kind of uneventful. That's too bad. Is this a different soldier? Or is this the same nerd? That's Charlie again. Nobody likes Charlie. Not even Charlie. Charlie hates Charlie from what I've heard. So we gotta travel through the desert now. That should be a fun time. What do we got here? Hey, we're already halfway through. Oh. Abandoned village. Cool. It's an abandoned village, ladies and gentlemen. Uh-oh. Inside Gara de Leon, Ank's room. Councilman Arlington, Virginia. It's good to see that you've returned safely. We must congratulate you on your splendid performance. Dude, why are you wearing so much green? First, the completion of the Divine Weapons excavation, and now this. All this good news is quite welcome. Buckingham Palace. You secured Yulia Trady and brought us the heretical engineers, the nanotechnology authorities who were involved in ARM research. On top of that, you even captured the fugitive war criminal, the Black Reaper. I guess that's what they call... what's his name? Were these all the results of a future that you had foreseen? No, it was nothing like that. The future I saw was obscured by unknown factors. We had been proceeding on multiple fronts for quite some time. The synchronization of the schedules was nothing more than a coinkydink. In the course of securing the test subject for case number 354, I lost many Brionic lieutenants. They killed a bunch of them. The results are not worthy of commendation. No player commendation for you, sir. The completion of the mission is paramount. It doesn't matter how many lieutenants die. Their loss will not affect Filgaia's future. Wonder if this game has sandworms. I imagine so. What became of the Black Reaper, of Hauser Blackwell? Gon Brodia captured Hauser and is currently escorting him to Ilsvale Prison. Who's ready to go to jail? After Hauser has been interned, he will rejoin Brionic and operate in conjunction with us. I don't see that happening. Gon Brodia, the man they call the Twin Gunner. The pride of the Congressional Knights, and a warrior capable of facing off with Hauser of the Global Union. Avocado? Not to mention your best friend as well, if I'm not mistaken. Not a big fan of avocado, but I had some on a sandwich once. From Jimmy John's. It's alright in small doses, but not a big fan of it, honestly. Not to mention your best friend as well, if I'm not mistaken. He's also Brionic's 11th lieutenant, and my trump card. Oh yeah? It's High Minister Clifford the Big Red Dog. Thanks to your work, the project can proceed to the next stage. Our plan to make the world eternal, the Future Conception Project, will now commence. Lambda, we will be expecting even greater dedication from you henceforth. Yes, sir, if it is for the sake of Filgaia's future. Ha 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 ha. Yes, we know we can count on you. So we shall share with you the entirety of this project, for the sake of a better future. Okay, then. Jimmy John's is good stuff.